Hey Gators, it's Miss McConnell. I'm here to read you a story. Today's book is Magnificent Homespun Brown. It's a celebration and it's written by Samara Doyon and it's illustrated by Kaylani Juanita. Magnificent Homespun Brown. For my magnificent Nadia, I wish I had words to describe the perfection of your many facets and the extraordinary beauty of everything you are. For every magnificent brown girl, you are marvelous. Celebrate yourself every day. Deep, secret brown, like the subtly churning river currents, playfully beckoning me throughout my grandmother's kitchen window, winding steadily past banks of tall grass and wild rose bushes, carrying miles of life and endless possibilities on their never ending journey to the sea. Deep, secret brown, like my eyes. Feathery brown, like the jagged shadows of hemlock branches, thrown over me and Daddy on the gentle mountain hike. They pull back periodically to let sunbeams wash over us in patches and slowly grow more enormous than the towering, tattered triangles from which they stretch as the day begins to fade. We pause every now and then, saying nothing, breathing in the full, fresh aroma and breathing out our worries like an offering of prayer. Feathery brown, like my lashes. Amber brown, like honey harvested from the hive in Auntie's yard. A sacred healing elixir, a balm for beleaguered voices and aching throats, born from the billowing bustle of her industrious bees, stretching into a soft, squiggly line as it slips from the spigot to the bottle. For a moment, it's golden, dangling, delicate in the air before pooling thick and earthy in the hollow of the gaping jar below. Amber brown, like my hair. Radiant brown, like the flawless surface of towering summer sandcastles built in long, easy mornings at the beach with my mother. Every bump and curve is lovingly smoothed by our expert fingers as we craft royal fortresses of dampened seashore splendor, shimmering with the glory of a million tiny mica flecks glowing in the sun, crowned with iridescent shells and bits of sea glass jewels, proudly proclaiming the majesty they are fashioned to enfold. Radiant brown, like my skin. Smooth, creamy brown, like the flawless flow of caramel, gloriously smothering my favorite fall fair delight. Every year, I line up with my little brother, eager to purchase the apple treats from vendors in brightly lit carts before bouncing off to the midway to watch show horses pose and prance while we giddily devour a most ordinary fruit transformed by the most extraordinarily silky sweetness. Smooth, creamy brown, like my laughter. Thundering brown, like a boisterous, crackling dive into a mountain of autumn dried leaves on my grandpa's lawn. As my shrieks of joy and triumph shoot to the top of the clear, pale sky, the last remnants of fragile foliage relent their grip on bare branches and come tumbling down in defeat. Thundering brown, like my power. Cozy brown, like hot cocoa. A comfortable cup of liquid dreams, sliding lazily over contented lips, filling mouths with quiet happiness as our family gathers to watch the swirling rage of a winter storm, tucked snugly inside the folds of our giant sofa. Cozy brown, like my peace. Magnificent homespun brown, like the family tree on Mimi's homemade quilt, forged from fabrics of every shade, from creamy to amber to deep secret. Each inch a poignant memoir, a personal story, a portrait, lovingly sewn into another. Names and dates held together in the form of roots, trunk, limbs, and leaves. Magnificent homespun brown, like all the treasures, places, and people I love coming together in me. The end. Have a great night, Gators. Thanks for listening to my story.